Good afternoon. Uh, the component of the Java Journal publication that deals with print journal has been developed and completed successfully. So I hereby wish to introduce you to the component and how it works for the author, and then how the manuscript manager or the editor-in-chief or the director will use the application to manage the request. The first thing you need to do is to click on your browser. You can make use of any of the browsers. Like now, I'm making use of the Google Chrome. And let us assume that I am an author and I wish to make requests. So all I need to do is to go to javajournals.com, and then sign in. When an author sign in, let's assume I sign in now as an author. I put my password. Now I've signed in as an author. Maybe I have a published paper already. So all I need to do is to click on this request for print journal. Immediately you click on that, it will open this page for you. Now the author needs to put his name here. Having read this information, put his name here. Let's assume my name is Ibrahim Wada. Muhammad. And my GSM number is 090, and my email is already automatically captured, so I don't need to enter it. All I need to do is to look for the journal in which my article is published. So let's assume I select this maybe 2021 June volume 16 number issue 2, and there is a list from number 1 to number 10 corresponding to the amount that the person needs to pay. Let's assume I need 2 copies, and the amount that I need to pay is 14,000 as indicated here. So I need to indicate the 14,000 naira, and I need to select the receipt of the payment. Actually, I don't have any receipt now. I'm going to select any picture that I think represent the receipt for the purpose of this this training. So now I select and I put my address, number 100 Sokoto Road, Kano, for example. So as an author, I need to come and click on make request, and I wait for the system to give me a response. The system has given me a response saying that you have successfully requested for 2 copies of 2021 June volume this and this and this. This is a response from the javajournals.com. So I click OK, and the author will be given back exactly the request he makes, and then the status will be available for whatever response that the journal administration will make. So now this is how it looks on the side of the author. Now let's go back. Let me log in now to the other side of the admin. I'm going to use another browser. This time around I click on the Mozilla Firefox, and I'm going to go to javajournal.com, and when it loads successfully, as admin, I need to go to the admin by clicking here, already. So the system takes me to the admin, and I'm going to log in as a manuscript manager, and I'm going to put my username and password, and I'm going to log in. So when you log in as a manuscript manager, you look for print journal request. So when you click that, it automatically gives you, you can see as an author, this is the name of the author, this is the issue or volume that has been, the very journal volume has been requested for. This is the total number of copies. This is the amount of money the author pay, and this is the address to which the journal will be delivered, and this is the GSM number in case you want to contact the person. This is the email number, email address of the author, and then you can even decide to send the author a message from here. So this is very, very important. But let me go back and show the rest of other things. Now this is the receipt. Before I come back to the message, this is the receipt. This as you have to confirm by looking at this receipt to confirm that the amount the person stated is equal to the amount that is being represented on this receipt, and then you need to confirm from the person receiving the money. Now what you need to do, step 1, is that when you click on message, the system gives you up to 4 responses: request received, processing request, partial posted, and parcel delivered. Now, why are all these very necessary? You need to tell the author the status of the provision of the journal that is requested. So, like now, the author requested, so you will need to acknowledge that the person, the request has been received. So when you click on send message, you see that the message sent successfully. Please click OK to continue. So you are returned back. You cannot see the status of the message that you have sent. Let's assume we go back to the author. Sorry, let me enlarge it. Oh, it locks me. Let me log in again as an author. Sign in as an author. So the author sign in. I can see small error, but I'll correct it now. I can see that it's shown even though the person has not logged in. It's supposed to be shown to the person, only the person that actually logs in. So now, but let me log in. Other computer at gmail.com, and this is my sorry, there's a mistake with the spelling of my email. Okay, so this is how the author receives a message telling the author that the request has been received. Let's assume that you go back again. Maybe you have started processing. So processing the request, at least to tell the author that you started processing the request made by the author. So you send a message again, and then the author, when the author logs in or refreshes, the author will now receive this message that they are already processing the request. And when you come to the stage of you want to post it, because the person have to call the person on how the journal will get to the person. This talk with on GSM or through a message, and then now you inform the author that you have posted. If author refreshes his page or it comes back, it's that the partial has been posted. And finally, once it's delivered, you now say partial is now delivered. That's if you have to confirm that the parcel is delivered to the author, and then you send the final message to the author. And when the author refreshes, you find out that the partial has been delivered, and the author needs to click here to acknowledge that it has received that. And once that message is clicked, then everything, the message will automatically be deleted or removed from the author, and then on the side of the manuscript manager, it will tell you that the transaction completed. So there's no room to make any message anymore. So you may decide to delete it completely if you so wish. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless you. Let me click on delete now, because the message, the journal has been successfully delivered. It will be deleted from here, and as you can see, the author will no longer even be seeing it, but that icon showing that the manager or the person responsible for managing it has not deleted it will still be there, but once deleted, it will now be gone. So the author has received his or her journal article. So thank you so much for listening, and God bless you. Until we meet again.